Welcome back to part 2 of the Coach's Corner with head coach Mario Alvarez.
Of the 8th graders, we have 3 returning and then 2 transfers. Of the returning ones who had a chance to play for us last year and get a little taste of my coaching style, I expect big things from him. Cameron, I have running the point guard position, and of course he's a clear leader on the team. He's a good ball handler and a smart player. And so I expect him to be able to run that offense the way it's designed and to just be my general out there on the court. And Matt Ortega, he's just a force down low. So he has the potential to be unstoppable down there. He can jump above anybody else in the league. He can grab rebounds. And his shot has developed a lot since last year, so he has the opportunity to score some points. And then of our other 8th grader, Jesus, he's a good body down there, and if he just learns to throw his weight around, he's also going to be unstoppable. He's good for 4, maybe 6 points a game, and with our style of play and trying to limit the opponents to one shot per possession, that big body down there is going to be huge. And of our new transfers, we have Luis Castaneda. He's a fast, pretty tall player and extremely long arms, and I've been trying to utilize him with our Vegas defense to just use those arms to try to cut off passes. So if he gets his hands up and gets them in a passing lane, he's gonna do some things right there, cause some turnovers. And then of our other transfer, Kadeem, he's just a gritty player. He's not afraid to mix it up down there, get rebounds, fight for balls, dive for loose balls. So I expect big things out of these 8th graders. And again, going in Tulare with those boys, it's going to be fun if they play to their potential. You like that, huh? Yeah, this last weekend we had the new jerseys going, got back to green, the mean green as I like to call it. And yeah, that stems from back in the old days. Sacred Heart always had the green jerseys. As a little kid, I remember the Kong era, and then when my dad coached, all those boys sporting the green jerseys and the Viking green and gold. And so we had kind of moved on to the white jerseys, I guess, over the last few years, and I thought it was time to get back, bring in some of that old Viking spirit. And of course, it was also a bit utilitarian. Some of the other schools around here wear the white jerseys, and we always had to play the fates and flip a coin to decide who was going to wear the little scrimmage vest. So, but yeah, I was really excited to try to get some green jerseys and summon up some of that Viking spirit. In fact, here's one right here. The new jersey, the green jersey, gold lettering. And so, as you can see, they're quite nice, and the boys look really good in them. And so, it's exciting. It's exciting to have that old Viking spirit. The game plan going into the first 2 games of Tulare, well, we're definitely going to still utilize everything we've been practicing up to this point, but I'm also going to utilize our 2 7th grade guards, Aaron and Trey, in more of a role together with Cameron and Luis and Matt. So, that should be an interesting dynamic. A lot of speed there, a lot of good ball handling. So, again, it's all going to depend on them living up to their potential. And so I think that'll do pretty well on Saturday. Going into Sunday, it's really hard to tell what we're going to do. We really got to see how Saturday works out first. And if there's any changes that need to be made, I'll definitely be assessing that Saturday night.
This has been the Coach's Corner. Check in next week for a new episode.